All right, hi guys, welcome back to my channel, Soup for the Soul Tarot. So we're going to get into the last zodiac reading for the month of August. So this is going to be for our tropical Aries and our sidereal Pisces, okay? Or this could resonate if you are a cusper. And again, this can be anywhere really in your chart. Of course, the big three are the main ones, right? But if you have a placement that's really strong in a different area in your chart, such as your Venus, maybe your Jupiter or your North Node, that is completely fine. And those are just examples, of course. So let's just get into this reading. And after this, I will actually be doing a pick a card reading. If you guys want to join me, I will be ending this live and starting a new one. And if you want to contribute to the energies for the pick a card reading, again, please join us. And the pick a card reading is going to be who is my soulmate, okay? And it's going to go into descriptions, as well as how you perceive them, how you're likely to meet them. So all right, so let's get into this reading, Spirit, for my tropical Aries and sidereal Pisces. Spirit, what do you have for the month of August? Okay, bottom of the deck, we have just ask. There are many here in the spirit world that can assist you at this time. We are made up of the divine source, your loved ones, friends, guides, angels, and spirit helpers who are waiting to assist you. We are your spiritual team, and all you have to do is ask for our help and guidance. That's beautiful. The card that came out, though, says stand your ground. Standing your ground is an empowering, confidence-building action to take from time to time. Now is the moment when you need to stand your ground. You know you can do it, and you know that by doing so, you will be the victor. So I'm going to put that right here. Ooh, okay. So what I feel from this card is that some of you actually may be going through or healing from, I should say, something physical. This could be like an ailment. Maybe you have just a lot of pain in your body, or maybe you think you can't do something because maybe of your age. Maybe you feel like your physical body is kind of restricting you or hindering you from what you want to do, or you could be recovering from like some kind of addiction here, and you feel like you don't know if you can fight through this. You don't know if you have the fight in you to push through this very difficult time, and maybe it feels like your body is dying from withdrawals you may be having if these are addictions, okay? But with stand your ground, this is, of course, you have it within you. Your guides, your angels are just reaffirming you that you can do this. And it is a mental challenge, right? You're mentally at war with yourself, your physical body, okay? But in this case, they really want you to believe in the power of your mind, and your mind has so much control over the body. And with the just ask card, I feel like this is, don't hesitate to reach out for assistance, for help, people that can be supportive of you. Maybe this is also going to like a church even, or some kind of spiritual community where you feel like you would receive supportive and uplifting affirmative messages at this time. If you feel like you can't go to a family member because you feel like they won't understand, or maybe they'll say the wrong things, they may leave you feel very triggered and makes these symptoms a lot more unbearable to deal with. Of course, don't put yourself in a more negative situation, especially during this healing process, and I feel like you're undergoing physically and mentally. But again, reach out to those you know that are going to help uplift you. Even if this is just also in prayer, ask your guides, ask your angels, ask, whomever you believe in. If you believe source to be called God, then so be it. Or maybe if you feel like you're not comfortable with that word, the universe. So again, I feel like this is reach out, believe, I feel like connecting to your spirituality here is definitely key. All right, let's see what else we have here. I'm seeing water, like a faucet, like water pouring from like a faucet. Interesting. And for whatever reason, that just reminds me of like the bathroom or the bathroom sink and looking at yourself in the mirror, seeing your reflection, and again being confronted with that reflection you see in the mirror or something like that, and just believing that you don't have to be the person you were in your past, that you have decision, you have a choice to change course, to make different kinds of decisions. All right, anyways, we have grounding. Potato. Maybe you like potatoes. Potatoes. Okay. Maybe that connects to your ancestry as well. Maybe you're Irish. I don't know. That's just, of course, I'm not sure. Potatoes also originally, potatoes do not, of course, originate from that part of the world. I believe they originate in Peru. So that could resonate for you as well. Or you may just like eating potatoes. I don't know. Maybe you're just like a meat and potatoes kind of guy. Maybe you feel like you're just, you're not complicated, or maybe you feel like you're not complicated, or you feel like you just don't need much. Maybe you're kind of like a minimalist in some way, or you just have been going about life just not needing very much, and still making things happen for yourself, still being able to survive. Okay, I'm hearing survival of the fittest as well. You're fully capable. Again, you do have your doubts. 5 is a very challenging number, right? The number 5 represents challenges and change, And then we also have this Virgo symbol here. So, Virgo, that is about health and wellness. And again, I do feel like those are things that you're dealing with here. All right, so let me read from this booklet so I can give you more to kind of feed off of here. Number 5. All right. Almost there. Okay. So we have potato. When the world wearies and society fails to satisfy, there is always the garden. Explore the deeper innermost areas of yourself and situations. As potato indicates energies that are calling you to look again at what you may have once missed and will help to bring stability. If you are looking for an answer, try pulling back a little to let things settle on their own first. Challenges at this moment may include ignorance, self-centeredness, and forgetfulness. So make sure you are compassionate and focused. Okay, cultivation. In cool climates, plant potatoes from seed in spring after the last frost. In temperate areas, you can plant in autumn, and in tropical zones from summer through to winter. Grow in very sunny positions in deep, well-drained, rich soil, and ensure that any potatoes that come to the surface are covered with soil. Potatoes can be grown in large pots. Harvest new potatoes from 3 weeks after flowering. Interesting. So, it seems very flexible here. It seems like you can take potato seeds and really have them grow in any type of climate or environment, no matter what kind of, soil. I don't know if that's true, but based on what I read, it seems that way. So what I take from that is that maybe, you're uprooting yourself from something that was very familiar to you, and you're having to adapt again to a new situation. And again, you're very capable of doing this. So let me pull some tarot cards now. Actually, they're having me pull one more card here from this deck. Also, my chest is hurting. All of a sudden, I feel pain in my heart. Okay, so I don't know if you feel like you're having heartburn, or maybe you're having difficulty breathing, or experiencing some kind of chest pain. Or this is just reflecting, in increase in heart rates. But yeah, you're dealing with a lot right now, so definitely do not put yourself in a more stressful environment. I feel like this just kind of requires you to be more to yourself, looking more inwards, but again, asking the right people for support, asking the right people to be there at your side, or people that are willing to kind of stand by but not be all up in your business. We have child orphan in the reverse, and this says, with the shadow, it says feelings of abandonment that stifle maturation, seeking inappropriate surrogate families. You've grown, okay? You're very grown. I feel like whomever I'm speaking to here, you're at least in your 30s. At least. Maybe 30s to 40s. You are a grown person. Although you have really allowed your past to affect you, your childhood, inside you still feel like this abandoned child, this hurt child. And again, it's time to uproot yourself from that old narrative. That's not who you are. Okay? That's not who you are in your entirety. Okay? You've experienced a lot along your way. You're a different person now. You're a more evolved person, a more complex individual. And so it's kind of putting those pieces together and allowing yourself to see from a higher vantage point. So you can see like the whole picture. And not just this narrowed in focus on this negative experience that has affected you since childhood. All right. Anyways, let's dive into some tarot now. And again, my chest is really hurting. So I don't know, I feel like you may be struggling with health. Like, for real. Maybe you feel like your heart can't take very much right now. It's like your body is working, you know, is on overdrive, really. Just trying to take care of yourself right now. You don't really need outside influences. But let's see. So why is this coming up for you? What do you need to know? We have the Emperor in the reverse. The Hanged Man. The Knight of Swords. The bottom of the deck, the Seven of Wands in the reverse. Okay. So this, let me put it like this. Your old belief systems, they're needing to break down. Your old way of viewing the world, you're being asked to shift. To look at things from a different perspective, Hanged Man. And again, right now is requiring you to have a lot of rest during your recovery. And during this time, you may find yourself having a lot of dreams. I feel like these messages, these that are coming to you or presenting themselves in dreams, they're helping you with this new perspective. You're able to listen because you're not such in a defensive position. You know, the Emperor in the upright is very protective of his own space. And in the reverse, this is, you know, in some ways, helplessness. Just being more in a passive energy, allowing yourself to receive information. Okay? Knight of Swords, so you can see the truth. You may be dreaming of yourself in battles. Like you may see yourself fighting other people or other things. And again, this may just be a reflection of what your mind and body is kind of going through right now. I'm going to clarify this Seven of Wands in the reverse. The Four of Cups in the reverse. Again, childhood. You're seeing yourself as a child. This is almost like a review of your life in some ways. Maybe you're kind of getting that in your dreams. Maybe seeing it from an outsider's perspective helps you feel more empathetic towards this child that's going through this, and realizing that that child was you. So this brings up a lot of pain. Maybe you find out that during this time you're welling up with emotions, with tears. And it's okay to feel this pain, you know, that you've carried with you for so long. And you've had to kind of just suck it up, because maybe you just felt, you know, with the orphan card, no one was really there for you to really rely on. You know, I'm sensing here that you wanted people. Maybe you wanted a family. Maybe if you're a male, maybe you wanted brothers, you know, a band of brothers to really rely on, but you just didn't really get that. Or if you did, maybe they're no longer in your life. Depending on who this is, maybe you've walked down this path, and in some ways your actions have isolated yourself because of these bad decisions that you've made, which again don't define you. At least they don't have to. Okay. All right, let's pull advice, Spirit. One more card for advice. Advice. Okay. Caregiver. It says, we are with you, and Spirit has its own way of recognizing the care and love you provide to others, especially at the end of their lives, just as you received care and love at the start of your life. Caregivers often focus all their attention on their loved ones and often neglect their own concerns and well-being in the process. Okay, so maybe you just needed to hear that. Again, maybe you just sucked it up. You just did your job. You may have been there for others, okay, but you just were not there for yourself. And it's okay to be there for yourself. This inner child that didn't receive much attention or nurturing, it's okay to be there for that version of you. Okay? That doesn't make you a weak person. Okay, we all experience that in some way. We all go through that in some way. All right, guys. That is the collective reading for my Aries and Pisceans here. If that resonated, please like this live and maybe hit the follow button, or subscribe to my YouTube channel, Soup for the Soul Tarot, where I will be posting this. So if you want to rewatch this or watch this from the beginning, you have this as a resource to kind of look back at. And you are so welcome, love. All right, guys. I'm going to again end this live now, and I will be starting my next one, and that one is going to be a pick a card. So if you want to join me, please feel free, but if not, hopefully I'll see you guys next time. Bye.